Tashidelek everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm your Sangye. So, Beijing has its Peking Opera, Jiangnan has Yun Opera, and Sichuan has Sichuan Opera. Well, what about Tibet? In Tibet, we got something unique too. It's called Tibetan Opera. Or we can call it Ajilamu, which means Sisters of Fairies. It's like a living fossil in our culture, dating back over 600 years, that even older than Peking Opera. Tibetan Opera isn't a usual theater show. It's packed with folk tales and story from Tibetan history and performed by some incredible talents. And let me tell you, it's not just entertainment, it's celebration of our heritage. You will catch Tibetan opera performance at all major festivals here in Tibet. It's a way for us to celebrate the occasion and keep our tradition alive. And you know what's cool? Tibetan opera isn't just limited to Tibet. You will find in Qinghai, Sichuan, Gansu, and even in countries like Bhutan, India, Nepal, where Tibetan communities reside. Now there are different stories about how Tibetan opera came to be. But one of the most interesting ones goes back to the 15th century. There are Tibetan monk and architect named Tangdo Yebo built the first iron chain bridge in Tibet and organized a group of 7 talented sisters to perform Tibetan opera to raise funds for bridge construction after he learned that transportation in Tibet was very underdeveloped. Originally, Tibetan opera performed by Tibetan 7 different lamos, but later it grew to include 7 ngomba and 2 gyalu. So a Tibetan opera performance is divided into 3 parts. The opening ritual called ngomba du, which mainly consists of the opening ceremony. The second part called shung, which mainly performs the main story or legend. The third part is called Tashi, which also serves as the conclusion part of blessing. Customs and masks play a huge role in Tibetan opera. The costumes are vibrant and unlike anything you have seen before, with colors that pop and reflect the unique Tibetan culture and the masks. They are like a window into the character personalities. For instance, white masks represent purity, red masks signifies royalty, green masks denote gentleness, and so on. Over the century, Tibetan opera has given rise to many traditional works like the timeless Nobusangwa and the heartwarming tale of Princess Wenten. So if you are ever in Tibet, make sure to catch Tibetan opera performance. It's not just a show, it's an experience that will transport you back in time and leave you with a deeper appreciation of Tibetan culture. That's all for today. See you in next video. Thank you so much. 再见了。